I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to The Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm every day I'm every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people? Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Superman, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without Chad, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish, Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue, the Incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
Mr.
LB Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bone Squad.
Brandon Maurice, aka the AJ Trucker, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbat 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chick Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Luis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people, there is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Solo Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo. Want you to know we're here even on Memorial Day. It don't matter to us. We're here to talk boxing and everything that took place this weekend. What's next for the winners only? That's what we're talking about. Obviously, we're going to give Rico his just due, and we can match make Rico Verhoeven. But for the most part, we want to get your thoughts on what's next for Alexander Usyk. What is next exactly for Hamza Sheeraz, Jack Catterall, Both UK fighters won world titles. Catterall winning the WBA and Hamza Sheeraz winning that WBO over this past weekend on May 23rd at the Glory in Giza, Pyramids of Giza in Egypt. It was live on the Zone, and the headliner was Usyk versus Verhoeven. That definitely gave us more action than what we expected. Plus, we're going to be talking about Amari Jones defeating former world champion on May 22nd in San Jose and potentially breaking out. But first, Alexander Usyk, 25-0, 16 KOs, and with just 25 fights, he is already a two-division undisputed champion, the current heavyweight champion, and he stopped the mammoth, the giant Rico Verhoeven in the 11th round, scoring a knockdown as well. Usyk retained his WBC, Super WBA, and the ring heavyweight titles in a pretty scrappy affair, to say the least. Verhoeven, a kickboxer, some call him a legend. I had never heard of him, was making his debut and used his gigantic size and no jab whatsoever. More of a shovel uppercut type of guy, working and digging to the body. On some people's scorecards, somehow he was in the lead. There's content creators that believe that there was a robbery in Egypt. But over here, I think Usyk rallied, scored the late knockdown, and got the stoppage, which my eyes didn't show me Verhoeven really fighting back and instead taking unanswered punches. Usyk is just a superior boxer with superior IQ and footwork, and that showed. His power carried late, and he overcame the slow start and Verhoeven's, early pressure. But Verhoeven's inexperience showed as he couldn't sustain his output. He couldn't do what he did in the beginning. The pressure, the body shots, he wasn't able to adjust the way that Usyk was able to adjust. And that's okay, because he still did phenomenal for a debuter, used his size great. So we'll start with Verhoeven. What do we want? It's not going to change for me. You got to speak it, believe it, receive it. You got to speak it into existence. And I think Verhoeven, Big Bang Zang, is the fight to make. Two slow, lethargic heavyweights. Two big, banging heavyweights. Big Bang will probably say something cheesy like, I bang you. And we'll have a good fight. So I like that for Verhoeven, the loser. In terms of my winner, Usyk, well, where do I want to see Usyk go next? What would be right for the sport is Caballero. That's what the sport deserves. For things to go correctly. For the number one to get their shot. But that's a fairy tale. That's not reality. So who's going to actually get the shot? That depends who you're talking with. Could it be Daniel Dubois that gets another shot and adds, gives Usyk another trilogy? It's certainly not Wardley, as he is now sidelined, and Dubois could only do it if he pulls out of the Wardley rematch. which I don't know that legally he can, because clearly that rematch clause exists. And if you pull out with injury, you can't just pop up in a title fight with your title on the line when I have a rematch clause. So we'll see how it plays out. Turkey Al-Sheikh, on the other hand, wants Verhoeven to get a rematch. And that'll be with Usyk, but I don't know that that is the fight to make. What is the bigger fight that brings more eyeballs to the sport with Usyk? Now that would have to be Deontay Wilder. And Usyk could potentially stop Wilder. Right now, Dubois is number 1, tied up with Wardley. Ajit Kababel is number 2, waiting. Fury, busy. Wardley, busy with his rematch. Hrgovic just got the win. Moses Itama, not quite ready. F.A. Ajagba. With Zuffa, it would have to be a ring card. Richard Torrez just got flattened this weekend. Murat Gaziev with the WBA regular at number 9 doesn't deserve it. Hooney and Gaziev should fight. That'll tell us where Gaziev is at, and give Hooney an opportunity to beat a heavyweight that isn't so big and has a regular. So the 2 fights to make for Usyk would have to be Moses Itama first. That would probably be the biggest fight for Usyk. And then Deontay Wilder as the secondary biggest fight for Usyk. And that is about it. I don't know anything else that would be big. Maybe Big Baby, Gerald Miller, but not sure. He does have some clout. He did gain some. He will help sell it, but again, don't know that how big that is when Usyk's, demographic is clearly not an American demographic. He's a Eastern European fighter, and that's who's tuning in to watch him. So, I don't know. But moving on to the next set of winners, Frank Sanchez picked up the knockout in 2 as he blasted the unbeaten Richard Torrez, breaking my heart with a counter right hand, earning the IBF heavyweight mandatory status. Torrez now 14-1 was stopped early after having a decent first round, giving us all memories of his amateur stoppage where Jalalov did the same. What's next for Sanchez? An Usyk shot. Sanchez called out the champ immediately. So that's what he wants. I doubt he gets it. I really don't know who to put him in there with. Sanchez just scored an impressive knockout. Physically, he looked good, but it didn't really do anything for me. It's not like I can't even come up with a decent fight. I'm gonna just throw Jared Anderson on the pot. But I don't know how good that fight is. But Anderson is fast. He's just as tall. I don't know that he's as strong, especially not after this last fight watching Sanchez flatten Torrez in 2. So maybe edge to Sanchez on power, but that would be good fights for Sanchez. Hamza Sheeraz defeated Alain Baguette also in the second round. The 26-year-old, very tall British fighter dominated Alain and won the vacant WBO super middleweight title with a body shot finish. Love the pressure. I love how aggressive he was. You know, he felt this guy isn't on his level, and he's going to walk him down and get him up out of there. And I loved it. I really did. I'm becoming a fan of Sheeraz. He stopped Berlanga. Now he gets this, aggressive stoppage as well. So I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. I'm not going to get too high on this performance as we expected this. Who was this guy? No one knows, So we expected this, but I expected Hamza to get a win. I didn't expect him to look that good, that aggressive, that dominant, that mean. It was good for me. I loved it. So shout out to him. He did his thing. And man, what do I want for Hamza? I mean, clearly he wants the Canelo fight and the unification with Canelo. But we need a good test. The last time he's been tested was with Carlos Adames. Adames is potentially moving up, allegedly in negotiations with Osales Iglesias. And if Adames can win that fight, Hamza just won the WBO. That would be a great fight for him. Jaime Munguia just won the WBA. That would be a great fight for him. Beck the Bully is the number 1 in the WBA. That would be a great fight for Hamza. Beck is number 9 in the WBO. Maybe they can get that to happen. Pacheco is number 5, but he doesn't really do it for anybody. He's not the puncher. He's not the talker. He's not the personality. So I don't know that anyone wants Pacheco and Hamza at the moment. But another great scrap would be Lester Martinez and Hamza Sheeraz. Since Mbili is now getting the Canelo fight, give Lester, the interim, a title shot versus the WBO champion, Hamza Sheeraz. And, let's see if we can't get us a good unification down the line or some sort of test. But who's next? Jack Catterall. He won the WBA title when he defeated Shakram Giasov, who seemed out of it. He just didn't seem himself. Not that I would know what himself looks like, but, it just, once he felt that power, everything changed. The way he fought changed. And I think that's really what affected him. he stopped being aggressive and he started respecting Jack Catterall way too much, allowing Catterall to lead and be the only person leading in the fight. So, yeah, um, Giasov, man, where does he go from here? Really, no one cares. With all the step aside money he took, you would think, he was gonna have a better showing when it's finally his turn. And he really didn't. He really didn't. He started off decent, but like I said, he felt that Jack Catterall power and things changed quickly. Quickly. But phone lines are open. It is Memorial Day, so I'm not gonna be dragging my feet waiting for callers. My wife wants to do something. I want to make sure that I still get in my show. So here I am. Where are you? Here is Thumper. Here it. No, I'm wildin'. Vega, what up? Yeah, I'm really wildin'. Whoa. Let me sip some coffee.
Mr. Vegas.
What up?
What up, man? Oh shit. And starting my day out checking my girl's tires, man. Fucking annoying. Um, but yeah, man, good morning. I appreciate the show. Sorry, couldn't find the keys. Yeah, man, what's up for the winners? I'll tell you this. The person I was most impressed with was Jack Catterall, man. I thought he looked phenomenal. L- Getting his distance, getting the 1-2s off, and then going straight to defense to get out of the way consistently. Just controlling the silver medalist, hurting him, dropping him, and then just being dominant. That was definitely to me the best performance of the night. Jack Catterall is looking like one of the best welterweights in the world. He never allowed Giasov to be comfortable. Actually, before he dropped him, Giasov landed a really good right hand that made Jack Catterall's feet shuffle. And then I think like 10, 15 seconds later, Jack Catterall let off that left hand and dropped homeboy. Just super impressed by him. Because he has one of the 17 versions of the welterweight titles, and there's about 13 of them in the sanctioning body he won in. I definitely want to see him fight Raleigh's Romero. It'll be interesting to see how he deals with the strength, the physicality of Raleigh's. And he's got good legs. Um, Catterall has two losses, but both those losses they're not blowouts. Everyone remembers the Josh Taylor fight. Most people that saw it believe he won clearly. And then the Arnold Barboza fight, he lost. He definitely lost, but it's not like he lost 10-2, 9-3. It was a competitive fight. People don't really rate Barboza, but then Barboza goes up in weight and dominates Kenneth Sims. I believe Barboza was the underdog in that fight, and he really dominated. So Barboza's got fast hands. So that's what it is. You need a specific feature to beat him, something that stands out. Raleigh's has something like that. Like I said, that they call it that special strength he has, and he has experience. Raleigh's has been there, with a tank. He's been dropped, came back, and referee decided to stop a fight he's been in. So he's dealt with adversity. He faced Ryan Garcia, who has that special feature. So I think that's the fight to make. I don't know if he does it. Raleigh's Romero's is looking for the biggest fights possible. But according to the WBA, man, these sanctioning bodies are so great. They allegedly ordered them to fight within 180 days. That's that's amazing. You have half a year to make a fight. So that means half a year for them to come up with excuses. A little injury, let me get a voluntary, Viashev has been waiting, I think, for like 2 or 3 years for his shot at a title. And then this is how it comes, and he gets dominated. So we'll see how it plays out. But yeah, I think that's the fight to make for him. I think it's a good fight for them both because obviously with Riley coming off a big win against Ryan Garcia, who's now a sanctioning body title holder, and Jack Catterall just doing that to Giasov, as well as, don't forget his last fight, he punched Esuman through the ropes. So yeah, that's the fight to make. Hansa Sheeraz fight was a fucking disgusting sham. Someone tell me who Alim Begic, whatever his name is. Someone tell me who he fought. Better yet, tell me how many fights he had at 168. It is amazing how this guy has been ranked since, I don't know, July 2024, and no one's ever heard of him. No one can tell me who he fought. This dude literally has been funding his own career. His own career, I'm sure. A 39-year-old prospect. They make fun of Jaya Pataya for his opponents, but now Sheeraz is this true player for not for getting a world title based off of this absolute sham. I mean, for him to fight next, I mean, there's plenty of good names at 168. So just match them up. However, honestly, I didn't really agree with your Pacheco take because I think people want to see that. I think because they're both tall for the weight class. Pacheco's he's a guy that we've been seeing for years. Due to his placement with Matchroom, he's main evented. He's been, connected to the Benavides. Has he been putting on sizzling performances lately? No. But I think that's an interesting fight. I want to see Pacheco. I would like to see Shiraz versus Pacheco. They've never faced guys as tall as each other with their skill set. It's not going to probably be an exciting fight unless Shiraz, goes aggressive like he's been. And we've seen Pacheco. I've seen him knock people out on the back foot. He knocked out Gallegos. He hurt Gallegos on the back foot and then started pressing them to stop him. And he might have stopped him to the body, at least dropped him to the body. So yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that fight. That's the fight I want to see. Pacheco already quote unquote ducked the fight because he said, "Hey, I got a new trainer," which is his old trainer. I got a new management team, so we turn it down now. So yeah, why not? There's a little bit of a storyline. You got two towers. I think that's a cool fight to make. Yeah, shout out to that Tani guy, huh? From France. I'm sure he's from some country in Africa and moved to France. I loved his post-fight interview. I loved how he was just thankful for the opportunity and to his team, to his coach, to his manager, all that. That was truly something that was heartfelt. I think it was a beautiful moment. Huge underdog plus 1,400, facing a minus 5,000 favorite. Usyk training partner, stablemate. Actually, that guy I think is Daniel Lappin. His brother, if I'm not mistaken, is Usyk's current manager. So big ties with that. That's why this guy kept getting opportunities. And he shows you, man. This shows you how to being well rounded is so important. Yeah, that guy Lappin was 6 foot, what, 4 or 5 or something like that, light heavyweight. So crazy dimensions, but no strength on the inside. Got beat up on the inside into the body and got stopped. So um, why not? Unfortunately, this is probably people are gonna like this, but possibly that could be Ben Whitaker's new next opponent for when he comes back. Uh, if and probably when he defeats Popeye, that could be his fight back in England. Maybe this guy, or maybe not. Maybe Ben Whitaker. Maybe he's weak on the inside, which I don't think he'd allow this guy to get on the inside. What's crazy? That dude was like a former cruiserweight. Maybe it's tough to see how his actual size being next to that 6'5" guy. But yeah, that dude's been fighting like at 185 in the 190s. So probably just around his walk around weight, taking fights on short notice in this local area. But yeah, salute to that guy, man. That was amazing to watch. And those are the kind of upsets I think are good for boxing. Not all upsets, but those because we honestly, we didn't need to see this lapping guy just get opportunity because of affiliation. Um, who else was on that card? Let me see. I did Catterall, Sheeraz, Tani, which was there was another fight. I can't recall. Hello, bro. What's the other fight?
Uh, Catterall, Giasov, Hamza, Big Gat, Oh yeah, Frank Sanchez and Torrez.
Yeah. Frankie. Um, I mean, I guess that's a tough one, right? I mean, he's in quote unquote position now. So ideally, you obviously want to wait to fight the big bad wolf, which is Usyk, but that's probably not going to happen. So, I mean, we'll see if the IBF. We'll see what they do. We'll see if they give him an interim, and that's what he'll be fine with that. And maybe something happened with Hergovich. Maybe he can fight Moses. Yeah, no, man. Do they try to flip him around and have him beat Tyson Fury's next opponent? Yeah, man. I'm not too sure. Uh, does Turkey flip him around and have him fight Richard Riakporhe on a ring undercard? I don't know, man. I think it's tough. I think Frank looked like such a monster. Uh, it's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be tough without something on the line, big money compared to what people were making before, and or that IBF, one of the 15 versions of world titles at the division. That's what it's gonna take. Yeah, because Frank looked very physically imposing, and then he one shot dead shot somebody. So yeah, man, interesting where it goes. There was other fights this weekend. I actually watched it. WBC eliminator for Sebastian Fundora's title. You had this guy named Ermal Albanian fights out of Miami. Southpaw. He faced Bakary Samaki, a young French guy, 22 years old. Both were undefeated. Very close fight, open scoring over there in Germany. This fight was actually supposed to be on the Tony Yoka versus Okoli undercard, but because Okoli likes to take peptides, they canceled that fight. Uh, and they went straight to purse bid. Shout out to WBC for actually doing stuff like that, not having these boys sit. The Albanian guys, they won the purse bid by like 50 to 100,000. Samaki's father has been funding his career. They call it the Samaki method, where he only had about 30 amateur fights. His dad was a former basketball player that learned, the typical father son duo. They go to the gym. He's the only one that's really trained his son. He learned everything a la Bill Haney, a la, what's his name? Henry Garcia and Danny Garcia and his father. So basically that story, and he's produced. This kid's a physically looks amazing. That's what Ness is gonna look like in 2 3 months. I'm telling you, with the way his dedication is. Salute to you, Ness. I'll give you credit for that, absolutely. But this kid is just 22 years old and just was one fight short of possibly getting a world title shot of one of the 15 world titles. But came up short. Irma was able to use veteran tactics, just smother him on the inside, using his jab, using his footwork, turning him. Samaki, big, strong kid, man. I just see a lot of talent in that kid, but I think I'm not, I get it. Father son duo, they made it this far. But I think if he were moved to United States and just have someone work on the fundamentals, that kid will be a problem. Just fast, strong, just develop that ring IQ and get a little bit more back. And he signed to Queensberry, but I think Queensberry was doing it just because he was in position. And if he would have won, maybe they would have made something happen where they would have been pushing to get this kid a version of the world title. But Ermal wins in Germany. There was a scene also before they announced the cards. They were about to announce it, and a WBC official started having a hissy fit, and it took about 2 or 3 more minutes before they announced the cards. And yeah, Ermal was able to get the victory, and they gave him it was like 2 draws, and Ermal was up by 2 points after the eighth round. And I thought that what's his name, Samaki won the last round, but every judge gave Ermal that last one to secure that victory for him. So Ermal moves on. What they'll do with him, we'll see, because there's not a big backing. I guess I don't even know who this promoter was, but yeah, so there is a guy in line for Sebastian Fundora. And we know how Fundora moves. You got to be 36 and over, inactive, or you got to be a layup. So they may see this guy as a layup. Maybe they'll try to do a homecoming, to his 500 fans in Coachella area. or PBC really, they do big cards, so maybe they'll just try to do something in California and put him as a co-main against this guy. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, that's all I got, man. Appreciate the time. Have a good one.
All right, Joe, bro. Enjoy your holiday. Pat Bandito, what up?
What up, Ness? You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out to you for rocking out today, man.
Appreciate it.
People are quite trying to do any work today, but you always there putting that work. Yeah, it was a good night of boxing. Even the fight that I really didn't care about proved to actually be entertaining. I'm talking about the Usyk against Rico. Listen, I can't lie. I'm glad Usyk got the victory. I mean the stoppage, but at the same time, if I am like in the Rico's corner or like I can agree that was an early stoppage. Now I believe Usyk would have stopped him the next round, but at the same time, Rico is still quite popular, famous for coming back from adversity. That's actually how he won a lot of championship fight, even in kickboxing. So I can understand why people are mad, about that early stoppage. And I believe it was an early stoppage, to be honest, because of the bell. But man, I'm glad the boxing the boxing community got the dub though. I ain't gonna lie. As far as the next fight for Usyk, man, like I don't care anything else. I just want to see Caballero having his shot, man. I don't know what you keep. I mean, bro, you you got that love for Wilder, man. Because I don't want to see that Usyk against Wilder. Like,
I mean, it was on the list. I'm trying to have it be a big fight where people care.
Yeah, but like, come on, Ness. Like, you already know, like, the Wilder. Come on, man. You even said, like, bro, he's not at that level, man.
No, I know, but people gonna tune in, and you're gonna get the crazies that's still gonna say he got a shot. I'm picking him, Ness. It's gonna be a bigger fight than Rico. Nobody cared about Rico.
Oh, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that Rico rematch or whatever. But I just want. Listen, I'm looking at how wise I can see Cabell getting the victory. I can see it. I'm not saying he's gonna win, but I can see it, like the style. He's a body snatcher, and he's durable. So I really can see Cabell, uh, getting the dub is a possibility. That Wilder, we know what's gonna happen. So yeah, I see what you mean. He might sell tickets, but me as far as the sports and boxing fan, I don't want to see that Wilder. But shout out to you for rocking out for Wilder, man. You're a true loyal bro. Sanchez. Yeah, I just want to see the result of the test, bro. In that Reynoso like camp, I just want to see the result of the test. So I'm not gonna comment too much on it, but yeah, Torres got slept, man. Like I think he's still at the with. I think that he's with the mummies there in the pyramid. He's sleeping with the mummies over there, bro. Oh, that was nasty, bro. But yeah, man. Shout out to Torres. At least, to be honest with you, I think Torres got a better resume than Italma at this stage. Now he's got that loss, so that took a bit of a hit. But I think he faced more adversity than Italma so far. We'll see if Italma get the Hergovich fight. But shout out to Torres, man.
Yeah.
Sheeraz,
I don't know about having a better resume at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like up till now, like I mean, obviously he's got he got slept, but at this stage,
he was really looking.
I think he had more, more difficult fight than Itama so far. I think Itama. The only thing I can tell about Itama is like what I'm giving Itama credit a lot is that he managed to actually stop Jermaine. That's like the
Yeah.
stoppage was that's a real credit. But now he's gonna get a garbage fight. I think hopefully gets it. Uh, to be honest, I cannot see Ergovic winning that fight. Stylistically, he's not moving enough. So, but yeah, man. Sheeraz, yeah, that was a dummy fight, really. Like, I mean, as you said, like he's at least he did in 2 rounds. But me personally, I want to see Sheeraz against either Jaime Munguia. Is it possible? You think Jaime Munguia and Sheeraz?
Yeah, why not?
Like
Unification. Hell yeah, big
that
fight
would
on
go.
Riyadh. You know they're gonna do anything for Shiraz in terms of Turkey, bro.
I think that's a good fight. Realistically, that's a good fight as well. So I don't mind that. Otherwise, I like that Osley Iglesias. But you said Osley Iglesias is they in talk with Adames.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good fight too. Like I think one of those two, like they might end they might end being the man in that division. We'll see with Mbili as well. Mbili, we'll see what he can do with the Canelo. Um, I'm giving like a shout to Mbili, but stylistically, like that's what Canelo likes, bro. He's gonna counter. But we'll see. We'll see. Like Canelo's getting old as well, so we'll see how he can. Because Mbili said like that pressure against Lester Martinez, he says he's got more pressure for Canelo. That's funny. I'm like,
Who's got
okay.
more pressure for Canelo?
And Billy, he said like that.
Oh.
What he did against, he said that. Yeah, he said like against Lester
I mean, of
Martinez.
course, bro. Whenever you fight somebody on that level, you're gonna try and bring your best, your A game. So, in his mind, he's gonna be throwing a million punches, but you know, you're gonna be in there with an elite level counter puncher. So you
Yeah,
might
for
end
sure.
up throwing less punches than you think just because you're getting punched in that face. But we gotta see.
Yeah. No, that's stylistically wise. Like stylistically, it's a matchup for Canelo. But once again, we have like the age of Canelo. Is he like really elite like he was before? You know, that's a question mark. So yeah, basically that's gonna tell a lot. And the Catterall man, yeah, shout out to him, bro. Like I'm not sure about the other guy. Though. I don't know if the other guy was that good though. Like it didn't seem like he was. I don't know. I don't. That's strange. It's like he wasn't even like a danger. No.
Who?
Um,
Who?
Gisayev got
Oh,
whoever.
oh, 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 Gaius, Shakram, Giasov.
Gisayev, yeah. It didn't seem like he was like on. Oh no, like
Yeah,
it's
but
like
that only changed if you go watch it. It only changed when he got popped, bro. Once he got hit, he felt that power. He got super nervous.
Yeah, but it looks like he doesn't have that speed either. Like, because he was trying to time him for a long time, but like, it feels like he didn't even have like that speed. Like, I don't know. Like, it's strange. But now I want to see. But shout out to Carroll, man. He had a good fight. Like, his game plan was good too. Um, I want I want to see Catterall against. Listen, this is the triangle that I want to see. It's either Catterall against Norman Jr. or either Catterall against what's his name, Tiger Johnson, or Tiger Johnson against Norman Jr. This is the three I want to see because that guy, the Dominican guy, I don't think he's I don't know what's going on with him. So at the minute, I want to see these three having that scrap. But Norman Jr. against Catterall, that would be a really good fight because Norman Jr. will have to really, he would have to really like show his skills about managing distance, being able to pressure a boxer. Because Catterall, even though he doesn't move sideways as much, but he's a good boxer. He's got really good legs. Like he's got good feet, man. He knows how to measure his distance. He knows how to, he's got a good IQ. So I want to see Norman Jr. against this type of fighter. I just don't want to see Norman Jr. against someone that just come forward and just, get counter because we know Norman Jr.'s got that power. So I want to see him be able to like adjust, trying to think. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want to see about Norman Jr. So yeah, man, Catterall against Norman Jr. That would be a good fight for me. But apart from that, man, again, you got some people on the line, so I appreciate you, Ness, always. You're my boy, and shout out to you, bro. Shout out TBV.
Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you. Listen, Discord is available. X Spaces is available. Zoom is available. All that stuff is available, and that is in the description right here on YouTube. If you want to join us and talk some boxing live, we got Matt Bent, 100 pound for pound, number one in the chat. Daily Dose of Tanquil enjoyed Vega's fight take this morning. Salute Vega. Back with another $2. Canelo is cooked, and Billy no mas canelito. Yeah, that's a bold prediction. Who else is picking and Billy to run over Canelo? We got Jay Hill in the building.
Yo, you can hear me, man?
Yep.
Yes, sir, man. We had a good weekend, man. Man, I was hoping you had on got on the live, man, with the Amari Jones, man. I was like, dang, man, he ain't getting on. And
Bro,
I
I,
seen you
I
like,
I watched that whole shit right here in my office too. It just they be too late, man.
I
You don't
feel
I don't be having that energy at that time to talk for
yeah,
two,
yeah.
3, 6 hours straight on bullshit
Okay.
fights. You feel me? It's just hard to keep a show going with bullshit fights, no callers. Um, but yeah, for the most part, I watched it all, and
I ain't gonna I ain't gonna
I
lie to you
enjoyed
though,
it.
man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It was just one of them nights, man. I felt like I was at the highs. I was just kicking it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just chilling. And the fight was on, bro. It was just like a chill night, bro. So somebody like me, man, I would have enjoyed getting on the live with you, bro. Like I was really ready. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was ready to get on the live with you and talk, bro. So I don't know. You don't never know what that could have been. And then on top of that, Amari Jones, he really part of the show. You know what I mean? So it would have been good that you did get on just to get on, bro. Cause somebody like me, bro, there probably many more people out there like me, man. They were just probably just chilling at the high, watching the fights. And honestly, man, it was a good card to me, man. It was a decent card, bro. You know what I mean? Even though the Safar fight, man, but kind of because I had the other dude winning, honestly, bro. And if he didn't win, it was gonna be a draw, honestly. But yeah, man, it was still decent, man. Pat, I like what he said about Catterall because I had Gearsaw winning on my slip, and I picked Gearsaw because I watched him fight O'Hare Davis. And I had O'Hare Davis winning, but then I was like, dang, old bro pulled it off. I'm like, damn, he fought pretty good in that fight when I watched it. So that's the only reason I was going for him, 'cause I felt like, he probably that time off probably helped him out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He probably needed that time off. And I didn't really believe in Catterall like that, honestly. You know what I mean? So Catterall, shout out to Catterall, man. Shout out to Catterall for putting on a great fight. I like what Pat said. I would love to see a Brian Norman fight with him. That was great. But what you think about this, man? Because I'm gonna have to get off in a minute. What you think about this? Um, Deontay Wilder versus Rico.
Yeah, that's
What you think
tough.
about that?
Tough fight for Wilder, bro. You crazy, bro. That's another heavy dude that's gonna
Yeah,
work him
I
to the
feel that.
body.
I
That's
feel that,
another
but
heavy dude, bro. I
I'm,
mean,
I'm,
I
I'm
I
looking at
want
it.
it. I
Go ahead, go
want
ahead.
it, but yeah, tough fight.
I'm looking at it like this because you got Usyk. He got really three fights. He got the rematch. He got Caballero,
Tough
and he
fight.
got Deontay Wilder. You get what I'm saying? So it kind of like, man, why not do another big ring card and do a Usyk versus Caballero, and then put Rico and Deontay Wilder on the card? You know what I'm saying? It's the co-main. You know what I'm saying? And then whoever win between that, they just mix it up and just fight against each other. I think that'll be good, man. I think that'll be a great card to to branch out, man. So, and on my parlay too, man, I can't say his name. Sanchez? Damn, I can't say his name, bro. Yeah, I had him win over Torrez. Frank Sanchez. I had him win over Torrez. And I kind of, and the only reason I put Frank, man, because the build up was on Torres, man. On Torres. The build up was on him. Well, people was basically saying that he was not the underdog. And I felt like he was the underdog. I felt like he had something to prove. You know what I'm saying? Frank, man, he was a good fighter, man. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know who I want to see him fight, man. Honestly, bro, I really don't know. But overall, bro, we had a good weekend, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop shitting on these cards, man, and really just enjoy boxing, bro. You know what I mean? I guess I get tired of callers calling in and bullshitting on the fights and shit, man. And man, you just love boxing, bro. You don't never know how these cards gonna turn out, bro. A lot of y'all were really calling in and shitting on the Rico and Usyk fight. I know it ain't the fights that we want to see. I get it. But if it's out there, man, let's just see what's going on. And you never know the outcome of these fights, man. So let's just stop shitting on these fights, man, and just watch boxing, bro. And then we can talk about it later. You know what I mean? But that my call, man. I just want to just tap in, bro.
All right, Jay, you the man. Champ.
All right, man.
Discord available, X Spaces available, pound for pound, number one in the chat. $2 super chat, Matt Bet 100 on this lovely Memorial Day. Norman, not Asian, but he cooks Catterall. Oh shit, you get that? Asians, Chinese food, cats, Catterall. And y'all don't never let him be super chatter of the year, man. Y'all be hating on that man. Swaggy. Suleiman, what up?
Yeah, Nesta, how you doing? So yeah, that was an excellent fight card this weekend, man. I like all the fight card. I think the guy that impressed me the most was a Rico guy. Rico, he was very competitive with the champion. He's talking about a rematch, but I think it was Aja Caballero. I don't know. I guess he's gonna have to be patient, man. Maybe fight a tuna
Yo, you
in
listening to
between. Or
bachata back there?
no, I'm in a restaurant waiting for some food. So they're playing the music in the background. I can't shut it off.
Nah.
Okay.
I hear you, man. Tell them
So yeah, so
people
yeah,
do their
so
thing.
yeah, so so yeah, they're doing their thing. So yeah, man. So that was an excellent fight card. I like Jack Catterall, El Gato Catterall proved to us that he's real good, man. He's fighting real good from the UK, but he's learning mannerisms and boxing techniques from Americans. He carries a lot of power now. I was shocked that I was very disappointed with his number one contender for the WBA. He didn't look like he deserved that spot. You know what I'm saying? Jack Catterall ripped that away from him. Now he got the WBA regular, most probably be elevated. You know what I'm saying, to full status because I don't think Roland is going to be too enthusiastic to fight him. Um, and then also this guy Richard Torres, but Richard Torres Jr. looks very small, man. I mean he got a good win over Brandon Moore. He gave him his first loss, but if he's going to continue
He got
to
an I think his other win is better than that. The Guido win.
Brandon Moore. Yeah, he's a good. It's a good win, but Brandon Moore is a IBF USBA champion at the present time, and he's looking for a big fight himself. But the thing with Richard is coming in like, like slugging, like he wants to slug. He's too small, man. He's too small. He got caught lovely. What he got to do is he got to if you want to be successful at that division, be that kind of small. You gotta have to box. If you want to be like a Michael Spinks or something like that, but his style of fighting, his southpaw style is he's not like a Usyk. He's trying to slug with you and it's not working because he got tagged and he was really hurt, man. He was really hurt. So if people saying for him to cut down and go to cruiserweight, I could see why he wants to stay here because the money's better. If he's gonna have to do, he's gonna have to learn how to box in the back foot. Because a guy like Benavidez will not come out. But it's too many guys that the upper echelon guys, and he was calling out Moses. Imagine what Moses would have done to him. Because he
Word.
looked good in the first round,
Yeah,
but
but
I think he was just
Moses,
playing
I mean,
pocket.
yeah, Moses is tall too. He's like 6'4".
Yeah,
I
he's
feel bad
short,
for
and
him,
then
bro. I feel bad for him.
if he goes down to cruiserweight, because there's no money in the problem is there's no big money in cruiserweight. I mean, that's look at Jay. Jay's having problems, monetary problems. That's went to super. And then how you go with the other guy too? The other guy, Kevin Lorenz is having problems in the bridgerweight. Or Cody won that belt and gave it up. So the heavyweight division, you can make money. So he won regional belts. All he got to do is learn how to box and backflip. He gonna have to be faster, and respect power, bro. The guy has power. You know what I'm saying? He didn't respect the guy's power. He got caught lovely, and he got caught in the right side of the face by the cheekbones, and he went down, man. He went down bad. So I first thing he's gonna have to do is reset himself, see what he's gonna do, if he wants to stay there, and see what his management team wants. Because I don't know if his management team is gonna be proud of him. Now he lost his own, and he lost his own in a devastating fashion. But he could rebuild. I think he needs to rebuild and box. And then this guy, Hamza himself is a heavyweight, but he has heavyweight power. He is the
Heavyweight.
WBO. Yo,
What?
he is the European WBO champion who was undefeated at the time. He was 39 years old, had two defenses of that belt. He went to fight him. He was crazy enough to fight him because a lot of guys didn't want to fight Hamza, and Hamza started hitting him in the first round with the left hook, and look what happened. He knocked him out in the second round. You know what I'm saying? So the guy has a lot of power, bro, in that left hook because he was testing it, and I'm telling you, these guys they ruining the cruise the smaller divisions because these are heavyweights boiling themselves down to 168. They make the weight, but they're bigger men. So that's why a lot of guys don't want to fight them. You know what I'm saying? That guy, I think, in my opinion, what's gonna happen? He picked Christian Billy because Christian Billy is compatible to him, Canelo. Once Canelo fights that guy and beats him, he's gonna ask Mauricio to get him a fight with Fondora, and he's gonna move down to 154 because I can't see Canelo, Saul Alvarez competing with guys like Jose Iglesias, with Hamza. They're just too big. David Benavidez is just too big. He's gonna go down and finish his career 154, just like what's his name, Miguel Cotto did. It's not
What?
frugal for him
You
to stay
said
at that
David
division.
Benavidez is gonna finish at
No,
154?
no,
Like,
no, 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 not David Benavidez. It's Saul Alvarez. I see a Saul Alvarez beating Christian and Billy,
and
right?
going down?
Beating him and going down to 154. If I found over, take that big bag to 154 with the other guys that are compatible to him and end his career there. It's not feasible for Canelo to be fighting guys like Jose Iglesias. Jose Iglesias has heavyweight dimension. He's 6'4". He's huge. What's the sense of trading shots with guys like that? And then this is the thing when guys tell me. They tell me, oh, but he fought what's his name, Mundo Smith. But Mundo Smith, he tore his bicep. That's why he was competitive. He tore the guy's bicep. He took his left hook and his jab away. And Mundo still went the distance. But it's not frugal in my opinion, at this present time in his age, for him to be fighting at 168. He could go back down, take that bag to 154, fight Fondora. If once we beat Fondora, he got Virgil Ortiz. He could get into unification and make crazy money down there. And he rejuvenate the 154 division. It's better for him. It's not frugal for him though, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yo, thanks a lot for having me on. All right, my brother.
I
Great show, bro. Thank you. Yes, sir.
I Discord available. Zoom available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. Looks like X is down. We're going to go ahead and give it a restarty, which means we're going to be down for about 1 minute. Total silence, but that's okay. Five, four. Okay, y'all didn't hear that. We're gonna get this X back rocking and rolling in T minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty then. I am back. Hopefully that allows us to reconnect the X and everything else should be rocking and rolling. Once again, the link can be found in the description for Zoom, the landline, X, and Discord. Remember, it is a holiday, so I don't want to be dragging my feet. People are probably off to the beach, barbecuing, all that good stuff. So if you're going to call in, now is the time. We just wanted to, do what we do every day that we do it. But hopefully now X is working. All methods to call in can be found in the description here on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility. And if you're listening on X Spaces, give me a retweet, repost, quote, retweet as well. Those really help because people get to see what you actually think of the episode. And yeah, man, share it on your Facebook, your Instagram, wherever, you can share so that the word gets out. We even rock out on holidays. While you're barbecuing, you got that boxing talk, man. 24/7 is the goal. Obviously, when they do them late night fights, the boy gets tired. But for the most part, we are here, man. We are here. It looks like X is working now. I see people lining up. So I do want to give it some time in case someone wants to call in via X Spaces, since that method was pretty much down for the beginning of the show. We are talking what's next for this weekend's winners. Looks like Turkey Al-Sheikh leaving that decision up to Alexander Usyk on what he wants to do. Does he want to give Verhoeven a rematch, or does he want to move on? So we'll see if and when Usyk chooses what he chooses and what direction he thinks he should go. But remember that he already replied to most people, and that's on the thumbnail. He said he didn't want, for us to be bored, so he made it entertaining. So hopefully he doesn't feel the need to give us a rematch that he himself doesn't think we need, because he himself made the fight entertaining to entertain. I don't want it to be a Mayweather Maidana situation where, we get an unnecessary rematch, which I know a lot of you thought Maidana deserved the rematch, which is ridiculous to me. Floyd beat the crap out of him first and second fight. Even if you give Maidana all first 5 rounds, he still lost because he didn't win shit in the back half. Peace to God was good right back at you. It's 60 degrees and cloudy out here. Yeah, man. Come on down to Florida, man. Come on down to Florida, man. I keep inviting everybody. There's plenty of space for all of us. So much land still out here. Prices coming back down. Weather's beautiful. You know what I was doing this morning? Walking. You know what I mean? Got me a good little 2-mile walk. Reset the I'm gonna fuck up this word. No. What is it, Dr. Obi? No. Circadian rhythm. There it goes. Reset that circadian rhythm. Let the body know, hey, wake up, baby. It's morning time. Get that good old natural vitamin D. You know us men, we losing that left and right. Went out there, got that good old sunlight. Can't get that anywhere else. I really don't understand how people deal with it. I think of Adrian every day. It's like, my man is crazy. And he'll probably call and be like, bro, it's 90 degrees. It's like, yeah, but it's about to come. And you know it's coming, and you still there, waiting for it. Not I. Not I. Not I. But it is Labor Day, man, so I get it. Phone lines are dead. And this weekend's fights wasn't the greatest, man. You know, gotta be a hardcore, man. Amari Jones is just breaking out. Verhoeven is unknown. Usyk is not a U.S. boxing star. So this is where we're at with it, man. Slow weekend for the most part for you casuals. Even though a lot took place, you got the WBA ordering the Tank new, Tank and Schofield fight. You got Canelo holding his official press conference for the Billy fight. So, you know, things are moving. Things are moving. Last call for callers. Last call for callers. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. Get to it. Don't drag your feet. It's a holiday. Trilosphily, what's up?
What up, Ness?
Buenos dias.
Yeah, everybody's gonna get ready to go get out and about, get ready to grill. People are probably out camping on the road. You know what I mean? But yeah, I get it. As far as like if Usyk and Rico, if they fought again, I see Usyk getting them out sooner. I think. I mean, I think once you fight somebody, you can like if you run it back, you kind of see what you're dealing with now, especially with that awkwardness, I guess. But I think he'll just be more ready for that, and I don't know if he was carrying him or not, just by that tweet that he tweeted out or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I think he'd get him out sooner. Um, do you think he actually prepared for this fight, like like a real fight, or not?
I
Because I hear
mean,
people
based
saying shit
off the
like that.
body, I mean, I can see why people feel that way. Like, he didn't look the tightest or like his past fights, so, you know.
No. Yeah, man. What are your thoughts on and Billy Canelo? How do you see that playing out?
Uh,
Remember, Canelo had that elbow
I
surgery
mean,
too,
it's
so
difficult.
he's
It's
been out for a
difficult.
while now.
It's difficult, really, because Canelo hasn't really been with someone who pushes like that in a minute.
That's true. That's true. Who do we want to say is the last person that really pressed him like that? You know what I mean? Like really brought on, like brings on the aggressiveness, the pressure, and like as far as recent opponents, who do we want to say? What, Triple G? I mean, but that's been a while ago
Yeah,
already.
maybe
Now,
Triple G,
so
and Triple G don't fucking punch like that.
yeah. But when he punches, I mean, Triple G fucking he was getting people out of there left and right. So I mean, that guy had power and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's not letting his hands go as and Billy, right? And Billy is bringing a level of pressure that's totally different.
Okay, so is this one of 3 fights that Canelo has left with Turkey?
Uh, I guess, right?
Was it a 4 fight deal or a 3 fight deal? I
Three,
don't
and then
remember.
they added that other fight to make it four.
Okay. Uh, let's see. Do you know if all 3 of them are going to be in Riyadh? That would suck. I feel like he should be fighting in Vegas and shit. You know, but
All three gonna be in Riyadh. Who? Who you talking about?
Canelo? Are the rest of his fights in Riyadh, or just we only know about this one being in Riyadh?
Yeah, nah. This deal is all over there.
Oh fuck. Well, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, um, I don't. I know some people like. I just don't want him to be during the day. I feel like a Canelo fight, like those hit more like in the evening. You know what I mean? Like okay, 5 o'clock on the West Coast when the card starts. You know, and then maybe about 8 o'clock or some shit ring walk. But it's interesting. Hold on. So Billy has a title. Sheeraz now has a title. Ungia has a title. Is there one? Am I? Does somebody else have another belt, or are they all the last one vacant?
Yeah, the IBF is still vacant.
Is that going to be mandated to fight for like
At
the
68, you
vacant?
mean, right?
Yeah,
No, actually, they all have an owner now. Iglesias is IBF. I forgot about him for a quick second.
Iglesias.
Yeah, Olesi, some shit like
What the
that. The
fuck?
Cuban
Okay.
dude. What you mean, bro? You never watched him?
Well, you can't even pronounce his name. What do you mean?
Motherfucker, it's hella people name I can't pronounce. Don't mean I ain't wild. We all watch Chuka Dazian. Don't nobody know how his fucking name really pronounced.
Yeah. Who do you win the vacant title from, or who do you fight to get that vacant title?
Nobody, man.
Iglesias.
Just like Hamza, bro. Blame Bud. That's what Bud did that's what anyone does when they vacate, bro. They give everybody an opportunity to become champ. That's how Charles Martin became champ.
So you think Canelo's gonna, with his last 3 fights, he's just gonna chase the belts, or or do you think it's gonna be like,
Yeah, I don't think
I
Turkey's
don't know,
stupid.
farewell tour?
I think it's Billy than Hamza. Turkey knows what he's doing. He always wanted Hamza Canelo, and now he's gonna get it for belts.
And so, and Billy, Hamza, who would be number 3? Iglesias, and then that's it.
Adames is trying to fight him. So if Adames can beat him, which we don't know, because this guy, according to what Alex, he says this guy has a wooden leg, but I seen him moving well in the fight I watched.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I see like.
Oh, they say it's pronounced
And I was just fighting all these.
Osle.
Osle.
Osle Iglesias.
Osle Iglesias. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Fuck, Canelo just gonna be fighting like the young fucking lions right now. Then I mean, because he wanted the rematch with Crawford, right? But Crawford, like, he's all, nah, I'm retired, I'm good. Right?
Crawford's he's retired. He's good.
And he's good. So I mean, I guess you can't really hate on who he's choosing. I mean, he's gonna fight for a title. A young guy.
Nobody's mad at that choice. That's a good
tank.
choice, bro. That's a good choice.
I know, but some people are gonna find a way to fucking hate. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, well, you don't want to fight Benavidez, and
bro, y'all gotta stop giving life to the negative. Speak of the positive. I'm serious though. I'm dead serious. It's like all you doing is reminding H-Town he needs to call in, or any other hater. You know what I'm saying? It's like, speak of the positive. You're right. He is fighting a young dude. He is fighting a dude that's probably gonna outwork him.
Till he meets the counterpunch of
death.
Bro,
Javier Olivares, please. My man is Cuban. Nobody knows how to pronounce their fucking names. Look at the other one. If it wasn't for boxing, I would have never known how to pronounce Yurokis Gamboa. God. What the fuck? Guillermo Rindao. Like, what the fuck, bro? Get the fuck out of here. I'm Spanish, bro. That shit don't matter. Them dudes got jacked up names.
Yeah, those Cuban names are wild, bro.
Always. Even their girls. I don't even date their girls because their names be so fucking stupid.
Dog, yeah, fucking, then, fucking Yo-Yo, Yoenlis. No, Yoenli. Right? It's like,
Look at
what the
his
fuck?
name.
I don't
One
know
is
where they.
Yoenli, the other one's Yonelis. Yo, bro. Then all of a sudden you get a blow Joe like Joe Brown and shit. It's like, yo, how you Cuban? What was his name?
Oh my god.
Brown. This one that he's with Amaury Piedra, the Cuban promoter with Caribe. Kevin Brown.
And then they
Kevin
come out.
Brown.
Uh,
It's like how
and they
you
come
get
out
that?
Robinson, right? Robinson Lopez and some shit. Oh fuck, man. With Cuban brothers, man. It's, I don't know. That
Motherfuckers be having
Puerto Ricans don't even be naming
G's,
like that, right? It's only the
G's,
Cubans.
AU's, and X's in their name and shit. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Híjole. Yeah,
We
man.
on Jeopardy or we fucking trying to talk about this man's name over here? Please.
For real. What's on the agenda today? No, fucking Ness.
Probably take my wife to the beach, man. She's off of work. This is gonna be an early show, you know. Hit the beach, man. Day off from the gym. Went to the gym yesterday. Take the full day off today.
Oh yeah. Is it sunny over there? Or
Oh
what?
yeah, oh yeah. Already went and got that vitamin D outside. Had a good 30, 40-minute walk. 46 minute, I think.
That's what's up.
Get the blood
What's
going.
up?
Let me get to these other callers. Try last. Philly,
All
appreciate
right,
you.
big dog.
You the man.
Happy
You the man.
Memorial Day,
Enjoy
everybody.
your holiday. Boom, boom. Yo, I'm so old. There was a song that used to say, boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room so we can do it all night and you can make me feel right. Yo, I used to watch so many 80s movies that movie is stuck in my head. I mean, that song is stuck in my head. I don't know where that came from. I don't even know who sings it, but it was in a movie that stuck
That's
forever.
funny. Nah, that's funny.
That's
Hey
that
man,
old
shout out to
age,
Hamza
man. You just
Sheeraz.
remember random bullshit. What up?
What up, champ? Hey, shout out Hamza Sheeraz though, champ.
Danny said Twitter Spaces don't have sound. How? I just had my man on the line. Peace the guy. He was just talking from Twitter right now.
Yeah, I heard him. Oh no, but no, man, check it out, man.
We checking it.
Shout out Hamza. Shout out Hamza Sheeraz, man. Proud of my boy. Uh, Definitely like how he, became champion. He been facing a lot of adversity, and a lot of people was talking shit about him too. Uh, I like Hamza though. He's a good fighter, great talent, and I definitely would want to see him rematch Adamas. I mean, Ness, don't you want to see that rematch or no? At
Yeah,
68,
I mean,
though.
if Adamas could win his belt up there, because Adamas ain't been really moving the way Hamza is, and I know Hamza only got
Word,
the Berlanga and this very easy fight, but he's just looking
word,
more dominant. Adamas is looking
word.
less active and more tweets.
Yeah,
Just want to see him
yeah,
fight.
yeah. I'm just hoping that they can make that rematch, but at the new weight class that they're at. You know what I mean? I like it. I like it. I think that that's gonna be cool. Hey man, I do got a question though. Who is the guy Hamza fought though?
No
That's
one
kind of
knows.
like
No one knows. No one knows.
okay, okay, yeah, because it's just like yeah, I can agree with Vega on that point. Then. I don't know who that is, but I'm happy to see that that man is champion. Now and Billy, that shit out the window, bro. That shit out the window. He about to get his ass whipped by Canelo. I just don't think that that style is enough. Yeah, no, I just don't think that it's gonna do anything, bro. And hey, next happy holidays to you and your family as well, and
Appreciate
to the
you.
community. Happy holidays to the community as well. Hey man, we got Ray Ford and Shocky this week. It's about to go down, man. Come on, I'm fucking with it, bro. I am fucking with it. I got Ford though. I got Ford. I think you know that, but yeah, bro, we rocking with Ford. I'm going with him for the upset, and I'm gonna put some money down. I'm gonna put some money down. But you know what? I'm gonna put some money down on this.
On what?
Um, no, I don't know. Should I say it on the? Should I say it? Should I say it?
Why not? I mean, the fuck. Now we
All
got us
right.
waiting.
All right. Well, I'm genuinely, honestly thinking it's gonna be a split decision.
On who?
Four. I think that he gonna pull it off.
Oh,
I
on
think it's gonna be like,
Forbes. I mean on Ford.
yeah, yeah. I think that he can pull it off, bro. I just think that he's gonna do enough. But in an ugly fashion, win the fight. I do. I think he's gonna win it in ugly fashion. Don't get hit, a little bit, but I really genuinely feel like Ford got it, man. I do. Um, Next, I won't lie to you. I don't know what's next for what's his name, Usyk. Cause what is he trying to do? Is he trying to go undisputed again? Is he trying to, you know what
I
I
don't
mean? Like,
think so.
what's next
I
for him?
don't think so because he's not prioritizing champions like with
Okay, okay,
belts.
it's just money.
He'd
It's just
been there,
money.
done that
Okay,
type shit.
right, right, right. Okay, no, understandable, understandable. Okay, well, yeah, man. Is he still gonna give Deontay that fight?
We don't know, bro.
Mm, okay, man. Okay. Well, I think that is my call. Border Wars, July 4th, still going down, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Let's go, man. I'm excited for the next one. I like seeing Border Wars, seeing what's popping with that shit, man. So hoping we still got that active. And then yeah, man, other than that, let's keep these calls going, y'all. Let's not end too early. It's still early, man. Let's try to keep it rolling, man, before Ness go to the beach. He's still not in shape enough for that beach yet either, man. I'm just gonna put it out there. He's still working, so he might as well just sit on the calls with us and just wait, right, Ness?
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So call
Definitely,
in, man.
definitely would have to stand on the beach to look good. Can't sit.
Nah, you still working though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
If I sit, you gonna see stomach. If I'm standing, we good. We golden. We golden.
you funny, dude. I
Golden,
fuck with
baby.
that.
Just stand and pose on the beach, like prop the
Hey man, I
shoulders up a
fuck with
little
it.
bit. You,
Word,
what up?
word,
Head nod.
word. No, I fuck with it, man. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Make sure we keep these callers rolling. And yeah, man, that's all I got. Peace.
Alright. Discord available. X Spaces available. Landline rocking and rolling. All those methods are in the description on YouTube. What up, champ? That's a crazy screen name right now.
What's good, Ness? I ain't called in a minute.
We gonna go. I think the last say Omi, right?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, word. What's good? Nah, my name's Yami. It's not Jared.
Oh.
Oh, I ain't calling in a minute. What's the peptide voice now?
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. What you need? What you
Shit.
need, yo?
I had torn my bicep tendon. I
Oof.
was supposed to fight in Border Wars. Somebody sent me something called BPC 157. That
Some
shit helps for injuries.
somebody loves you, man. Somebody fucks with you. They sent you the right shit for an injury, especially for a bicep.
But what is it gonna do? It's just gonna strengthen the tendon back or something? Or just the area around it?
Honestly, I'm gonna give you a generic answer based off what I used it for and my healing. But you can literally put it in your AI. Say you suffered a bicep tear, and someone recommended this. What is it gonna do? And it's gonna give you the details for sure, for sure. Cause for starters, BPC and TB are gonna send blood to the injury location to obviously fix it. They're gonna make sure water goes there. I mean, it's just a repair crew, bro. Just imagine it as a repair crew, but it's really just a signal, right? So think of it as a cell phone. You get BPC now, you can text your body, yo, go fix my bicep, versus waking up and hoping your body does it. Cause it would have normally done it. But,
Right.
You stop doing the things you're supposed to do with age, just like everything starts depleting copper, zinc, vitamin D, testosterone. I mean,
Right.
the amount of shit that depletes from you as you age is ridiculous. So, yeah, when you get the BPC and the TB, it's basically text messages telling your body, yo, go handle this bicep injury for me. The beauty is you can actually inject it into the bicep if you ain't scared.
Yeah, I only fuck with needle. That's the only thing been stopping
Honestly,
me. I don't
I use a 31 gauge. You don't even feel that shit, bro. You don't even feel that shit.
You said there's another one besides BBC. You said T
Yeah,
something.
TB 500
I'll
they
just
work
type it.
they work in conjunction. There's a few more that you can put together that's specifically for healing, inflammation. Like, bro, that shit is the truth, man. That
Yeah,
Wolverine stack is really the truth. I just shot
I'm
that
gonna
shit
try
up in my lower, like at very close to my ankle, as close to my ankle as possible for the last 2 days. Cause like I said, I was doing calf raises. I upped the weight by 15 pounds, and my old ass got hurt. But that's
Okay.
because my muscles are getting stronger than my tendons. You know what I'm saying?
I see
Your
what you're saying. You
muscles.
got to do like static stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting away from free weights, bro. I'm gonna just have to at this age until my tendons catch up. I'm gonna have to do free weights. I mean machine weights. More machine weights, when I can, so that I don't fucking strain my tendons or pop my tendons. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try everything. I remember I had hit you earlier a couple months ago. I told you how to get the hyperbaric chamber. I was doing everything to
Damn,
make
you
sure I get it right.
balling. I wish I had one of them. Bro, I was
I
doing
remember you
that
were
shit
saying
in
you got the
Vegas.
sessions, right?
Well,
Yeah,
not no
yeah.
more. That shit over. That shit over. And
That's why I
they
just
don't got
bought that
nothing like
shit.
that over here. That's what I miss about Vegas, bro. They was not playing with recovery. Like they were ahead of the curve in terms of physical fitness and health and just, rejuvenation, everything, because they was doing stem cells in Vegas. It's just too expensive. And it
Yeah.
wasn't as good as Panama. But nah, hell yeah, bro. Vegas, hyperbaric chamber, red light therapy, that shit is the
All that
truth.
shit. Yeah.
I
You gotta be
wish
consistent with it
I
too.
wish I could catch a motherfucker on Facebook for that shit dirt cheap. I would turn my garage into that shit, bro. I would have the red light bed and the fucking hyperbaric for sure.
You
An
could get one
hour a
for like
day? Yeah, I know.
8 bands probably.
I know,
7.
bro. That's too big of an investment. I'm afraid you
It's your
spend all.
body, man. You gotta invest that
I
shit.
hear you, but yo, you spend $8,000-$10,000, and if you're gonna spend eight, you might as well spend a 10 on a new one. But look, you're gonna spend $8,000 to $10,000. That shit taking up space. That's the size of a twin bed, and it's
Hmm.
taller because when it inflates, it's a cylinder.
Yeah.
You need someone to operate it because I ain't gonna front. I was sick one day and I went to a therapy session. I almost died in that bitch. You can't go in there. Nah, you laughing. I'm telling
What?
y'all, do not go in there. Google
That's
it.
never happened to me.
Google it. Do not go in there with a cold with sinuses. If you stuffed up,
Oh. No. You're right. You're right.
you
Because
gonna
I couldn't
fucking
breathe
die.
that well.
I was like, yo,
Yeah.
get me
Nah,
out
you're
of
right.
here.
You're right.
And
You're
she's
right.
like,
You're
ah,
right.
you got to give me a minute because you got to deflate it to unzip it, or you can't unzip it because it's so tight.
Yeah. You
I'm like,
gotta
bitch,
like.
I'm about to
You gotta
rip
open
this
a
shit
valve.
open. My
Yeah.
whole head
Yeah.
was gonna explode. I felt like my brain was about to
Nah,
blow up.
you're right.
I said, bro, if
You're
y'all don't
right.
get me the fuck out of here, I'm ripping this shit apart. I was
Cause your
going
ears
crazy
start
in there.
popping and all that shit. You start
So
feeling crazy.
so I just, I did so many sessions. I know, like, bro, you need somebody there. Anything could go wrong. You fall asleep in that bitch. What's gonna happen now? Hell no. And
Yeah.
that shit make you nice and relaxed. I used to fall
Mhm.
asleep in that bitch.
Yep.
Nah. That shit. After that sinus shit,
That
that
experience.
shit made
Yeah,
me.
definitely don't go there. Don't go in there when you sick, like feeling stuffy for sure. That
You
ain't
know
good.
me. I was just trying to make sure I don't lose no sessions. I'm like, fuck
Yeah.
that. I need these sessions before I move back to Florida. What? Almost died in that motherfucker.
Oh damn. But what's today's topic? Usyk?
Yeah, this weekend's winners. What's next for the winners? Usyk. We even doing Verhoeven because he gets
Oh,
a
look
E
what I
for
sent you
effort.
on IG. So like when I was watching the fight, I ain't gonna lie, I was scoring that joint for Van Hooven. I had him up
Damn.
before the knockdown, but then when I seen Verhoeven's face after the joint, I'm like, I guess it was more clean, effective
Damn, he eating
punches by
Nutella.
Usyk.
Holy shit. Yeah,
Look
his
at his
face.
face.
His
Man,
face got
Usyk don't look
jacked up.
nothing like that. Yeah, like Usyk don't look nothing like that. So, like you were saying, it's just not traditional what he was doing. Like he
Yeah,
was landing, but
bro,
it was
but
nothing
that happens
crazy.
often, bro. People give you extra credit because they didn't expect you to do so
Right.
good. So he didn't really win. They didn't think he was going to touch Usyk. Usyk usually is a very good boxer. He's elusive. He beat Fury. He beat AJ. He beat all these dudes. The last thing we
But like
thought
there's
is that
zero
some
chance.
unknown
Yeah.
fucking,
Rico
kickboxer
Suave
was
ass
gonna
nigga.
do that shit. So right away, the recency bias sets in, and they're like, "Oh, he won. He won. It was a rob." Man, that motherfucker overachieved. He landed more punches than we expected.
Nah, yeah, he was just fucking. He was just so
Let me
awkward.
let
That's
me
probably the
hear
only
what he
thing that
said
made
because
me
he
choke.
speak English and,
Yeah.
and he's
Mhm.
actually funny to me. Let me see.
They're like literally at the bottom of the jar, but
Refresh this shit.
after the fight, what do I want to eat as a cheat meal? A Nutella sandwich. Let's go.
That's crazy. That's his cheat meal. This is exactly what I wanted to hear, bro. This is his cheat meal after getting that ass kicked
So he ain't gonna blow up and wait. That
at
ain't the same
all.
person to do
But
that
that's
either.
what I'm trying. Now I need to go back through
Consistent.
all his posts because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like I remember him making weight on one of his posts, being so happy, and I'm like, why is you happy to make weight as a heavyweight? So I don't really get it.
A Nutella sandwich. They're like literally at the bottom of the jar, but oh my god. A Nutella sandwich. Let's go.
Nigga happy as hell.
So after the
That's crazy. That's all he want, bro.
Shit, that
Honestly,
won't sound worse than that after
in
the
my
fuck.
head, I'm like, I'm going to get a whole pizza for my birthday, bro. Like that's gonna be
But
my
that shit.
cheat meal. Like I need a
The
whole
crazy thing is,
pizza,
them cheat meals be sending you back too, like motherfucker.
bro.
You
I
gotta
haven't
be.
had nothing. I haven't cheated
Yeah,
nothing. Not a snack, not a meal, nothing. So I'm like, it's my
you deserve a
birthday.
little something, something.
I'm a,
Yeah,
and yesterday I did I went to the supermarket and I seen this dude that I know he worked out. That motherfucker was a house. And when I left the parking lot, him and his girl was outside the supermarket eating pizza. I'm like, damn, his big, lean, monstrous ass eating pizza. I'm definitely having my birthday pizza.
that should be pissing me off. Though. Some people could just eat whatever though. I
For
can't do that shit.
sure. That
I
shit.
can't do it. I'm gonna see that shit immediately.
Bruh, I ate 79 carbs yesterday. My weight went up by 3 ounces. I'm like, this
Immediately,
bitch.
bro. I'm like, God damn. Fuck. I want me to do shit. That shit crazy.
Yo.
Oh, but I think I want to see Usyk fight. What's his name? Caballero. I think
That's
that'll
what
be a good little scrap. I got
but
Usyk
that's
winning
what
that
only the
though.
hardcores want. If you notice, it's only
Yeah,
us
that shit.
that
Nobody
call
knows
for
that
that.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody knows him. Yeah, man.
I do want to see the Wilder joint still too. He just gotta sweep all the heavyweights from this generation. I think that would be cool for him to get that too. That's be easy work. Cause he said he had 3 fights left. I think that was one. So he only got two more. He said, but if the money there, he'll change his mind.
Word. Listen, let me get to this call I got. I appreciate you rocking out,
Yes,
man.
sir.
DM me, man. I'm gonna DM you. You got us anyway. I'll DM you right now.
Yeah, just hit me.
Trizzy,
Hit.
what up?
Yo, chillin', man. Happy Memorial Day, but this is for Usyk, man. Usyk, he gotta whisper a jit name, bro. Like Jesus Christ. And you said that Turkey and let that man do what he wanna do. We ain't gonna never get that fight.
Yeah, he
We
get the
ain't
pick. He get
gonna
the
get that
pick.
fight. Man, that's ass, Doc. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I mean, if I was in the driver's seat and I was Usyk, well, I wanna fight a unmovable force. Not really. Oh man. So I mean, we shall see. Hey man, I found a video on Instagram of Torres, and he said that in their contract it say that if they lose or have a draw, then the company can drop them like just at will. Did you know that or no?
Nah, you said if it lose what?
Like if they lose or if they get a draw, then like the company can just drop them. Like it's in their contract.
Torres who?
Richard Torres, the guy who just
But
went to sleep.
what company's gonna drop him if he signed a top rank? This was a one off. He not a Zuffa fighter.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think Top Rank they have they at least have the ability to be like, hey Torres, you went to sleep. We don't want you no more. You
I
gone.
mean,
Goodbye.
yeah, hell yeah, top rank could cut him or if they want, but they not cutting him.
No, I wouldn't come. But I ain't gonna lie though. I feel like with Top Rank, man, they I ain't gonna say I feel like they do okay with building that fighter like the hype up on the fighter, but not actually building the fighters up, man. Cause I'm gonna tell you somebody else. Like my brother don't agree with me, but I think Shushu is full for Espinoza.
Shushu is
I
full for
think
Espinoza. I don't know. They going a different route, man. They that they got all the pieces of the puzzle. They the ones got to put it together. They going a different route with Shushu and Espinoza. They not matching them up versus each other just yet.
I mean, I get it, but I don't know. I just think that Top Rank, they good for you want like a couple of fights. But I do want to see Richard Torres back, man. I made my money off him, so I ain't a hater. I respect the game, so I like to see him fight someone who haven't been in a ring. Oh, Andy Ruiz, yeah, that'd be a decent little scrap. Or I don't want to get my boy killed. What's that? What's his name? The Cuban guy. I can't think of his name. He fought Deontay Wilder. What's that? Luis Ortiz. I mean, now that'd be a challenge, but I don't know. I really feel like Richard Torres' lead hand is just ass. Like you doing all them freaking feints. You ain't throwing no punches. You don't really got a great jab. You know what I mean? All you got is like your backhand. So I don't know what people saw in Richard Torres to like back him. And kind of reckless too when he come in. So I don't know. I don't know what people saw in him. I wasn't picking on the win. Why would you pick him to win? Because was it Sanchez leg injury or
Nah, man, it was more because he was the only one actually trying to motherfucking fight Atoma. So I was rooting for him.
okay.
Ain't nobody else calling out Atoma. Ain't nobody speaking his name. He the only one calling him out, and I want to see fights with him, especially with Americans. I don't want to, only see UK dudes fighting UK dudes. Mix that shit up. So I was rooting for him because he was a real one, verbally. So if he could have lived up to it, it would have been great. It don't mean he was going to win, and I didn't care either. I just cared to root for someone that wanted to be in that fight.
I feel you, Matt. I feel yeah. I feel like I mean with contracts like that to say that if you lose we can drop you. I see why people kind of stray away until Turk come around. But yeah, we shall see, man. I think he can come back. I said it once. I said it again. I did see improvement with Richard Torres as far as like his defense. Cause Frank tried to hit him with some shit early, but he wasn't going because he was like defense. He was more defensively sound to me. But I don't know. I definitely want to see him back. Who else do I want to see back for this weekend? Yo, Hamza. Yo, the dude. Okay, so I didn't. I looked at Buddy. I wasn't able to like study him, but I know he can punch. But Jesus Christ, Hamza made that man scared to throw a punch.
I mean, bro,
So I
different
want.
levels, bro, different levels.
Oh, definitely a different level. I was like, yo, this man don't want to throw no punches. Yeah, Hamza did his thing, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm more I believe in Hamza a little bit more than what I did before. But I just know for a fact though when you push like Hamza, like he can get like gunshot. Like when he fought Carlos Adama, he like, oh shit, I ain't ever been hit like that before. You know what I mean? So, and do we got a chance? Maybe, but I didn't like study him because watching boxing and studying fighters are two different things. I'm sure you know that.
Hell yeah. You might see some shit
So
on tape that don't play out in the ring, bro.
yeah, exactly. And then sometimes fighters be doing like dumbass shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I do have a question for you. So, is Omari Jones fighting next week or something like that? Like this undefeated dude, or
Yeah.
did he just fight?
Omari, his opponent switched up, and he's fighting a new opponent, undefeated. Yeah, same
The
date,
Diego
different
something?
opponent.
Yeah, cause like my bet line, it didn't show that, but I think BoxRec did. I'm like, oh, who is this guy? So I still expect Omari to win because he got a nice little frame on him and he know how to use it. You know what I mean? But I do want to check out this other guy though. You know, I love me a good underdog shit. So, but I think that is my call, man. Hey, happy Memorial Day, man.
All right. Shout out to you, man. Happy holidays. Last call for the callers. Last call for the callers. Discord available. X Spaces available. And the landline is in the description. Zoom link in the description. Um, yes, sir. We are back at it. I guess maybe the oh Tito La Voz.
Buenos dias, buenos dias. How we doing?
Straight.
Shout out to the chat, to the community. Uh, Real quick, man, just want to say Happy Memorial Day, man, to everyone who's got family that has fallen in these conflicts, or to anyone, to all the fallen soldiers, gave up their life for our right to do this exact thing right here, man. I just want to bring that back into focus. And this is a day where we celebrate people that gave up, made the most ultimate sacrifice, for our freedom to speak and our freedom to move and our freedom to do the things that we like to do. So yeah, man. I mean, this was a real hardcore. It was a real hardcore weekend. Shout out to the casuals that tapped in, even if you couldn't tap in all the way. Right, you taking your first step into adulthood in the boxing fandom world. Um, just wanted to read. You know what? And one thing I was hearing about Torres, man. Listen, he lost his O. He's a small heavyweight, but I don't think we need to throw him away. Anyone who wants to throw him away, you're welcome to. Like, going right ahead. But if he does something great in the future, don't be. Oh, I always believed in him. I always believed. Shut the fuck up, because people were so quick, like so fat. Like, oh, how you call that? Fair weather, like fair weather bandwagoneers. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm not a fan of any fighter. I love boxing, right? And I also love a good give back story. So Richard Torres just opened up the door for his get back story. Whoever he goes up against next, whatever happens next. I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem likely that he does something great in boxing, but hey, man, the tables are turning. People are getting old now. Some people are going to walk away from the sport. There's going to be a whole new generation coming through, a la Amari Jones, the Reaper. You know what I mean? There's fresh blood, right? Fresh blood in boxing, and we're gonna see who the cream is gonna rise to the top, just like in every cycle. I've been tapping into this show long enough to see at least one cycle, right? One cycle go. It went from the Thurman era to the what the fuck is that? The Thurman era to the Spence era to the T-Bud era and then the Canelo era, right? Or maybe that's reversed because there ain't no T-Bud era. T-Bud never really got himself an era. You know what I mean? But we saw the face of boxing become Canelo, right? We saw that happen. And with all the controversies with clenbuterol and all that shit in the Reynoso camp. Which brings up another point too, man. Like, uh, yeah, they got to test Sanchez. I mean, I hate to downgrade his win like that. You know what? Nah, fuck that. I take that back because when when um when Devin Haney fought Garcia, I wasn't calling for no PED test on Ryan. That kind of just happened. So I'm gonna retract my statement and let that be what it is. Frank Sanchez, good job. That was very good knockout. That was that was a high level eye you got there. You saw that head down and you capitalized on it. Shout out to the team for calling it out too. But yeah, man, all you casuals that are ready to throw guys away because they lose or owe, you guys wait in line for cell phones and chicken sandwiches. And that's my call. Peace.
I Nike Hendrix.
Yo, you got me, Ness?
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to the boxing voice, man. Hey, Ness, I got a question for you. What did the five fingers say to the face?
Slap.
Hey, man, I tried to get on the other day when Tone was doing all that bullshit capping for the bomb, the BUM, and then the last caller, like, I don't know, man. Like, motherfuckers bring up these PEDs, and it's like, bro, why bring it up? Like, these niggas cheated. Like, everybody know how I feel. Whoever listened to the show or been listeners know how I feel about the PED situation. If a motherfucker cheated, you don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. That's how I feel, plain and simple. Even though cheaters are already in there, and cheaters gonna get in there. Like, it is what it is, man. But that's just bullshit, cause that's how I feel. Like, if you cheated, you shouldn't even be considered one of the greats because you had to cheat just to get a win. But then if these motherfuckers be like, oh, this person deserves a second chance. No, the fuck you don't. You knew the rules. You knew not to cheat, but you cheat anyway. Then you want a second chance. You want motherfuckers to be like, oh, he learned. He did this. No, bro. Like, Roy Jones was one of my favorite fighters. Once I found out that motherfucker used PEDs, he off the list. You had to cheat. Like, it is what it is. Like, the nigga not one of my favorites no more. It is what it is. He had to cheat. Then motherfuckers always try to like change the subject or bring up the nigga in baseball, Barry Bonds. But Barry Bonds never popped dirty. That's what's crazy. No matter how much motherfuckers say allegations, he never popped. These motherfuckers pop dirty and they still give them fucking, they still give them a pass. The niggas who pop dirty, like the bomb, she popped dirty. The bitch is not great. I don't give a fuck she was undisputed before you pop dirty. Like, the fuck? What is it common sense? Like, I don't get it, bro. Like my dad always said, common sense ain't so common, man. Cause I don't get motherfuckers, man. And Tone really be flexing for that bitch, like she the truth. And the bitch pop dirty. Like, yeah, you can play the record all you want, Ness. That bitch pop dirty. Roy Jones pop dirty. Canelo pop dirty. A lot of these motherfuckers pop dirty. And then they still, Ryan pop dirty. And look how motherfuckers love these niggas, man. I don't get that shit, bro. That shit's stupid, bro. Canelo gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. The nigga pop dirty. Come on, man. I don't give a fuck about motherfuckers' feelings, man. I tell the truth, man. That's my call, man.
I out in the Bay. Out. What up?
Yo, what's up? What's up? Straight from the Bay Area. Yeah, man. Weekend was good. I didn't see it though. Like I said, I didn't see the pay-per-view fight. First of all, I was excited on the pay-per-view.
Yo, you sound horrible, bro. You going in and out. It's not. Oh, we can't hear you, bro. You either got to pull over, close the window. Something's going on. Hello?
Hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I was saying how was the site on the pay per view? Like parents behind it. I didn't get to watch it.
Oh yeah, it looked great, bro. It looked great. Definitely memorable.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it would have, looked amazing. That's something unique. They stepping out of the box with this one. Uh, stepped out of the box with the New York, Times Square. So, uh, yeah, man, MMA they doing this same thing with the White House. They stepping out of the box. Putting it on in the White House or on the White House lawn, whatever. So, no, big up to sports, man. They doing the big college football, not college football, college basketball. They do it on the air. What's the Air Force on the ship? That was a good sight to see. Watch them play basketball on the ship. With the water in the back. Uh, yeah, man. Sports is taking it to another height. They're getting it out of the arenas and the stadiums and taking it on the road. Yeah, man. I think Amari Jones, man, need a touch job, man. I think he's ready for. think he's ready for a strap. You know, uh, I think he's ready for Johnny Beck. I think that would be a good scrap. Him and Johnny Beck. What do you think? Him and Johnny Beck.
I don't know that I'm ready to see Johnny back, even though he has a belt. It's just like, he just like he wasn't even stripped. He was only lost one belt and yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. But yeah,
I think
it's a
that.
good fight though. At the end of the day, they both champs, right?
Yeah, I don't think Amari Jones is a champ. Is he a champ?
Oh no,
No.
no, 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 no.
But that would be a good fight with him and Johnny Beck though for that belt that Johnny Beck got. I don't know if Johnny Beck got a fight coming up, but I think that would be a good fight. Uh, like Golden Boy was saying, man, September, an excellent fight for him to come back, a championship fight, So uh, I can't wait. Uh, Sanchez, I definitely think he deserved that Usyk fight. I know everybody don't deserve an Usyk fight, but when you knock somebody out in the, I think it's the second round. I didn't watch the fight. Was it the second or third round that he knocked him out? I think it was the second round. He got knocked. He knocked out Torrez. That I heard. Um, when you demolish somebody like that, you deserve a fight against the champ. You know, so I think Sanchez can go against the champ. Um, Richard Torres, man, he just got to bounce back. Um, I think he can bounce back with and I know it's gonna be a tough fight, and you don't really want back to back tough fights. But him and Jared Anderson, man, I think that would be a good scrap. I know they two young Americans. Those are the ones we got our faith in to be the next star of heavyweight boxing. One has to step up. One has to step up. The other one got to step off. What do you think about that fight, Torres and Anderson?
My bad, my mic was muted. I like that, but Anderson already got a tune up coming off of his knockout loss. We gotta let Torres shake out. He just lost Saturday.
I thought that fight had got canceled because he tore his rotate. I think his bicep or his rotator
No, no,
cuff.
but he already got tune ups after the Bacoli loss.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I was watching the German car. I can't think of the name of the dude, but he's like German. He's like I think ranked number 6 on the IBF. Um. Yeah, that dude's a bum. He's still fighting. He's still fighting people with uh uh upside down record. Can't think of his name right now. I'm driving. If I wasn't driving, I'd look his name up. That dude's still fighting with upside down records. You know, can't get better like that. You gotta fight real competition. You know, so um, yeah, man. He's food for anybody at the top. Uh, but yeah, man, that's my call right there.
I last call for them callers. Last call. If you're looking to call in now is the time. Discord available, X Spaces available, landline in the description, Discord in the description, X Spaces also in the description if you're looking to call in and voice your opinion on today's show, Memorial Day show. If not, gotta go, gotta go. That's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Catch me on the. Oh, hold on a minute. Double check here. Gallo Fino, $2 times 7. Musty Mike, send help to Bomac. Clown emoji, shh emoji. Torres still sleeping. Geezer channel, $5. Shout out Frank. Torres will come back stronger. I want to see Dubois, Britain flag versus Rico. What the fuck is that? France flag? Or maybe Rico and Zhang, Chinese flag. Good morning, TBV. Boxing glove emoji, fire emoji. Can't wait for Ford, American flag versus Shock, American flag. He loved them flags, boy. All his super chats got them flags. And it looks like we got another one coming in from Angel Padilla. What up, Angel? $5. Jones, I got hit with a body shot to the sleepling. It's been hurting for 2 weeks now. It says online it heal in 3 to 12 weeks. Oh, to the spleen. I read that so wrong. Yeah, I mean, bro, let me see. Let me see. Let me see what my AI says. I mean, I would assume it's the same one that Yum Yum needs, bro. That's what everybody uses for injuries, bro. That's what everybody uses for injuries. But let me see. In the meantime, in between time, I need you to go ahead and hit the thumbs up. And if you're watching this on X live streaming video, hit the retweet, the repost, share it. It's also going to help. So I gotta do this for my guy. Hold on a minute. But if you want to call in, go ahead and do it now. Wow. We are busy trying to handle this request. Okay, no callers, man. I guess what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Can't force it. I would say it's BP C157 and TB 500. Well, we'll see though. It's free to hit that thumbs up, FYI. Rich O, I got footage for you, Rich O. Glad you popped on, man. Glad you popped on. What up?
Yo, Ness, what up? What up? What up?
What up?
What up, man? Just put them 3 miles in, some good road work. I'm saying about to get some really about to take a shower, fucking get some good carbs in. I fucked up yesterday. I had all sweets and crashed out on a crazy cheat meal. But I got them crazy genetics. I don't give a fuck. But we right back at it today. Yeah, man, we got some probably get like a gyro or some shit. But what we got the topic, Usyk, Sanchez. I want to see Usyk rematch this dude. I think he probably gets him out of there within like 5 or 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see it though. As far as Sheeraz, I want to see Sheeraz fight the Jaguar Lester Martinez. I want to see that. I want to see that fight. I want to see if he can actually beat our champion. You know, I want to see that fight. Catterall, we all know Rolly not gonna take that fight, so you know, Catterall fucking around probably had to fight the winner of Paro and what's his name? Paro and what's that dude name? What's the champion? IBF?
Crocker.
Crocker. Yeah, that's how unfucking forgettable he is. But yeah, Crocker and Paro. He probably could get that winner. Um, but yeah, man. Yeah. Old Wiz, we waiting for you to send that film, man.
Nah,
Stop
he
ducking,
got
stop
it.
hiding.
I don't know if you
He
heard
got
me.
it.
Yeah, he
Uh,
saying real shit. He said, look, tell him this real spawn, not that bullshit he doing.
Let me see it then. Send that shit to me.
DM me on Instagram. It's easier to send there because he sent it there. I could just forward it to you.
All
And
right, bet.
I'm gonna go ahead and play it anyway.
Yeah, let
Hype
me
shit
see
up.
that shit.
Turn that car off,
Yeah.
man. We out. We out. We playing it right now, B. Oh, this pad word. This pad word. But he sent sparring too. Let me see though. This him and Lobo. Tip's worst nightmare. This dude took Tip out of boxing, man. He took Tip out, man. He took Tip out of boxing, bro.
Stay for that hook. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, sir. There you go. Hook. Uppercut. And the hook's waiting for you. Up. There you go. Yep. But yeah. Yep. Uppercut. Yep, let's get it. Yeah.
Hey. Richo, don't get scared now. Don't get scared now. Shit got real in the field. Shit got real in the field. Last call for them callers. Last call for them callers. Yeah, Lobo retired Tip. Crazy shit. I never thought you'd see that, man. I never thought we'd see Tip get retired, but Lobo put him out like a light. No more. Angel Padilla, I got the response. Text me, DM me so I can send it to you. It's exactly what I said, bro, because basically that's for healing, man, and blood flow. That motherfucker, that shit revived everything, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all be seeing my hair. Y'all be acting like, I'm telling you, man. But hey, it's on y'all. That's on y'all. But yeah, man, text me. I got the response for you. But essentially, it said the same thing. Taking a clean body shot to the spleen is brutal. And he said that 3 to 12 week timeline the doctors gave you is for normal humans relying on natural recovery. To cut that timeline in half and forcefully repair the organ tissue, you need to deploy the Wolverine stack, baby. Trying to tell you, man. Trying to tell you. Those that got on that Wolverine stack, they know. That shit is the real deal Evander Holyfield, man. Real deal Evander Holyfield. But looks like it's over, man. That's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. We on to the next one. Enjoy your holiday. And we back at it. Peace.